Hi, everyone. This is Jackie McCabe, and I want to welcome you to today's presentation, and thank you for being here. The title of today's presentation is Overcome Your Burnout, Anxiety, and Your Career Lull, so that you can thrive in your career without sacrifice. And listen, I'm going to go and dive quickly into this material because we have a lot to cover. I'm going to talk fast because I want to be really respectful of your time. So place close attention, and you may want to take notes, silence any distractions, and stick around until the very end because you need to hear everything that's involved. So let's dive right in. All right, who is this program for? The way I've seen career burnout manifest is in two ways. So you may be falling in one of these areas, or you may see yourself in both possibly. But track one is for the person who is in a career lull and who is seeking that new role that feels life-giving, that uses their strengths and is deeply aligned with their values and their purpose. Maybe you have a dream in your heart to be an entrepreneur, or maybe it's about exploring a shift in a new direction and you're just feeling uncertain of what to do next for yourself and which next path to take. Now, track two is for the person who is ambitious, who is passionate about their current role. However, you're on an unsustainable path to burnout and you don't want to give up on those aspirational goals for being promoted or for making a bigger impact at work. And you would love to know how to have the ability to have it all, along with strong leadership skills and navigating difficult relationships, creating influence, having your voice be heard, and having a more manageable schedule so that you feel fulfilled in your personal life and you can be present with your loved ones at the same times. And this really can be done. So why listen to me? So I have 15 years of leadership and executive coaching. I've coached Fortune 500 companies, executives. I've been awarded the Premier Platinum Program Achievement Status Award, which is one of the highest ranking status you can get with BetterUp. I'm an affiliate member with McLean Medical School through Harvard. I've completed rigorous certifications and trainings. I have over thousands of hours of coaching individuals, and my specialty is coaching midlifers and mid-career professionals to unlock their peak midlife careers, because I truly believe that when we thrive in our careers and when we flourish in our careers, it impacts every other areas of our lives. Here's just a few examples of some of the organizations and people from the organizations that I've supported along my journey. It looks like there's a lot of humans from tech. I've also worked with a lot of humans from municipal government areas, as well as oil and gas, as well as the private sector. So really my antenna reaches the globe. It's really with individuals in particular who are looking to thrive in their careers. So let's explore track one, which is the Dream Career Revival Program. So who is this one for? Now, first of all, this is a world-class group coaching program, and this is designed to reconnect you to your vision and to your purpose, to help you reduce any burnout that you may be experiencing and transition you into that dream career. So in particular, this program is for those of you who may be recently laid off. You may be finding yourself on a sabbatical or in a transition. You may be feeling stagnant in your role or with life. You may be questioning your role right now. You know that you're burning out. You may have had a very successful career, but inside you know that there is a whisper in your heart telling you that there is something else for you. And ultimately, this is for you if you're looking for a proven, researched, reliable system of transformation that absolutely is bulletproof. Some of the common challenges that I see my clients with when they come to me, and you may find yourself in this, is they wake up dreading the day ahead. Some feel hopeless, some feel depressed, and they're going in circles and they just feel really uncertain about what path to go in next. Some of my clients have felt as though they've given too much time to a current role or to a current organization, and they wish that they would have stopped and asked this question years earlier. Others are seeking that work that they actually love, but they just don't truly believe that this can be done. They feel like that's a pipe dream. You may also have the experience of feeling like you are really, really good in your role, but you just can't make a shift within your organization. And you know that deep down, you have this innovativeness, you feel smarter, you feel super invested towards a vision in your heart, you feel more creative, and you would just love to be getting paid more for this within your current organization, but you're not. If this is you, you might be feeling a bit scared to make a change or really scared. I do talk about leaving legacy. Some people later on in midlife feel like they've just been wasting their years away. And some have felt like a peasant in somebody else's kingdom, like they're a fraud in somebody else's business. And in general, you may be feeling a bit of remorse right now that you haven't acted sooner on going towards that thing that you would love. Now, I want you to just close your eyes and imagine. So imagine that you now know the exact cause of your burnout and your career lull, and know that you now have the exact action steps required to have you get back on track, living that life that has you feel like it's more life-giving again on all fronts, not just at work. Imagine having that vision, feeling led with your purpose in your career and your personal life, having this translate into feeling assured with your direction, focused, deliberate, and actually landing those results faster than you'd ever imagine. Imagine overcoming any type of imposter syndrome, which is basically doubts about yourself, being able to achieve something for yourself and feeling worthy of that. But imagine overcoming that and using all of your natural skills and abilities and seizing this opportunity right now and really deciding for it to live out your core values on a deeper level, more than you ever have. And imagine achieving financial results you thought were reserved only for the special few. And I want you to know that it is possible. And this is exactly what my clients are doing every single day. I'm going to give you a couple of really quick client testimonials here. So Sandra came to me and she had a longing on her heart to be promoted into a role that she had been going for many years. And she was looking to improve her relationship with her family and be more present. And through working together, she identified the areas that were holding her back. And she soon, within 4 months, actually landed that promotion. It literally fell into her lap. Her relationship with her husband has been so much better. They have meaningful time together, going on hikes, and they're very intentional and present at home with their family. And then you have Joaquim, who came to me, and he was going in circles with what was in his heart and didn't really know what it was that he wanted to be doing with his life. And what he came to realize was that he really wanted to become an NBA basketball coach. And with this in his heart, we drove a plan for him to have him take the steps today to get him towards that future vision. He now has some mentors in place supporting him in getting to that direction. He's actually landed in a top master's program that he kept sabotaging himself around in the past. He is in a new role in which he loves, which he's contributing many of his deep values towards, and he's spending his time volunteering to support some grade 9s in basketball, because this is just one of those steps towards going towards his long-term vision. And he is enjoying his life, feeling purposeful and having a great impact in the world. Now, what are the steps that the clients I've gone through with this taken through? So first of all, we need to get you clear on the root of you. So let's start with collecting your data, which the data for me means, what is your vision? What are your longings? What are your aspirations? And what are your discontents? Because as soon as we have an idea of this, excuse me, information, then just know that this is going to have you create something and have you go towards something for yourself, as opposed towards bouncing around, feeling like you're a victim to your circumstances. So we need to start here and figure out what's true for you, as opposed to listening to the peanut gallery. Next thing, I want you to know that life has dreamed a dream for you. And your job now is to then figure out what that dream is through understanding what your vision is and the longings in your heart. And then we're going to get you lined up with that dream, because this dream cannot come to you unless you're willing to meet it energetically in the same place. So if your energy is off, and my guess is that it likely is right now, because you're not getting the results that you would love. So if you are not in the flow with the universe's dream for you, you are likely likely feeling out of order and out of flow right now, which is actually the term we use for feeling burnt out. So we are going to get you to get back into flow by clearing up and really getting you clear on what that dream is so that that dream can come towards you. And once you have yourself in your life in line with what it is that you would absolutely love living on purpose, just know that when you're synced up, life just starts to give to you. It opens doors, it creates experiences, it allows you to meet people and things show up you never thought were going to show up. And you start to do what it is that feels like it is the right thing for your soul being. And being in harmony with this is where we're going to get you all of the results that you're looking through. And these are the steps that we go through. So you're going to have the dream. We need to support you in navigating that gap. In that subconscious mind is the place that we're going to be hanging out with those paradigms, any fears that are coming up. And we're going to help you to understand how to take those action steps that are inspired action steps that will make you feel very calm and confident along the way. This is not about contorting yourself so that you have to make yourself fit into a job description. We're going to actually have you write the job description of your heart, and then we're going to find the ways to actually get you start taking the steps to getting there. All right, so track number 2. And for those of you in track number 1, I want you to hang out with me for just one more minute, and I'm going to share with you a little bit more about how that program works. So if you are now on this up-level your leadership track, that's track 2. Know that this one is a world-class program for building all of those right skill sets, mindsets, and giving you that leadership effectiveness while supporting you to not burn out along the way as well. Now, just know that burnout for my clients who are in the leadership level track usually relates to not understanding your boundaries and not having the appropriate skills and capabilities in your role. So let's give you those skills. Now, this track is specifically for people who are looking to prepare to take on their next level role. You may be getting bypassed for promotions. You know that you absolutely want to have more impact and move up this corporate ladder. Or it may be for you if you're a CEO or a VP and you're committed to your impact, but nobody is actually giving you that feedback. And there could be some blind spots that you absolutely know that are holding you back from achieving results within your entire organization. So the challenges that I see with my clients in this area is that I'm going to let you read through the list. I'm going to pick out a few that are the high level ones here, but absolutely the struggling to develop or manage a team, manage a collective group of people, having them understand a vision and having all of your stakeholders on board of that vision, being able to manage difficult conversations and being able to manage your own self so that you are in a responsive mindset when you go to work as opposed to being reactive are just a few of the areas that my clients have with me when they come to me. They just don't understand how to do that. They also find themselves in a place where they have that long list of to-dos and never enough time. They just don't understand how to be in a group of people or in a meeting to be able to compose themselves in a way that's very authentic and influential, as well as some of my clients find that they go deep into the deep level details, but they're not really skilled at doing that strategic visioning and being able to align stakeholders and other people towards that. So if any of these areas are the things that you really wonder about how to do a better job at, this absolutely is the track for you while minding your burnout. And so I want you to imagine for yourself, I want you to imagine that you've overcome any type of overthinking, any of those loops that wake you up in the middle of the night with those 3 a.m. sweats. I want you to imagine alleviating any sense of burnout and anxiety. I want you to imagine yourself receiving that next level promotion that you dream of, or leading that organization of your dreams in your heart and having it really move in the direction which you would love to see the results happen. I want you to imagine leading in an authentic, confident, and a courageous way that really inspires and engages people to make the difference within your organization. And I want you to imagine having that increased and sustained positive energy within the atmosphere, within your team, and at home, so that you're understanding how to actually manage this with yourself and at home and be present to all parts of your life. This really is possible. Now, here's the way that we have you get to this place. Now, these are the steps that I start to take with my clients who are either in that Dream Career Revival program or in the Leadership Breakthrough program. First, again, we need to start with you. We're going to take some time to collect all of that data. Meaning, what is your vision? What are your hopes? What are your longings? What are your aspirations? Where do you want to be in 3 years? What's really important to you? What are the areas in your life right now that you're discontented with? Then we're going to move into looking at where are you today? What's your current mindset? What are your limiting thoughts, habits, behaviors, and paradigms? All of those things are likely the things within your thoughts, within your mind, that are actually getting you in the way of getting the results that you would love. We're going to use some tools. I've got the Leadership Circle Assessment tool, which is one of the most richest assessment tools on the planet right now today. It's research evidence-based tool. We've got something called a saboteur assessment. We need to get you clear on whatever your values are, and we're going to define your strengths for you so that we know that you are using your genius zone at work, and we're going to have you stop doing all of those activities that are taking away all of your energy that other people ought to be doing. And then we're going to have you get right into the gym. We're going to have you create that personalized and customized plan for your own growth, which actually means getting clear for you. What is your 3-year vision? We need to have that developed for your life so that you as well are not just acting out of a circumstance. And then here within the gym, whatever blind spots you can't see, whatever paradigms are getting in your way, as well as I'm also going to help you to give you some specific researched tools to help you embody your leadership brand, to help you learn how to become more emotionally responsive within your environment so that you have a really compelling impact within your team and stakeholders. We're going to support you in converting any problems that you see in front of you at any time. I'm going to give you a strategy to understand in any moment how to see that from a very objective viewpoint so that you can be extremely responsive, effective, and efficient with your time. We're going to help you identify what are those places within you that are having, you have boundary leaks and energy leaks within your time, within your schedule, and within your own self and your own energy. And we're going to have you practicing getting aligned in your relationships and strategically. There is a tool for all of these things, and I'm going to share all of these things with you. And then we're going to do some looking back, looking at your wins. We're going to celebrate any stepping in poop pile moments is what I call them. We're going to have you learn from any situations that you feel like they didn't go over as well as you had hoped. And of course, we're going to have you not deepened, but deepen your leadership capabilities along the way. I've got some tools for you. Here are 2 clients that have actually worked with me in the past, and they have gone into the directions soaring past beyond what they came for while working with me. So first there's Sophie on the left. And when she started working with me, she was in a position where she felt like she had imposter syndrome. It was affecting her mental health, her physical health, her relationships, and her ability to lead. After working together, she got really clear on what she needed to do within her own mindset that was sabotaging her, getting in her way. And we gave her a plan so that she could create some more aligned relationships with her team and figure out how to manage those stakeholder relationships. And the way that she was showing up at work so differently, it actually landed her into another promotion at work. And then shortly after that, she was recruited into another higher level position into another province here in Canada. So that's pretty extraordinary in her results. She got 2 promotions within a year of working with me. And then on the right here, you see Sean, and he started working with me. He had some really high level anxiety, and he felt really unsure as to how to support people when they were up against maybe negative feedback, or how to give negative feedback or just critical feedback to people. And he had some fears around being able to do public speaking, yet the role that he was in required him to have to do that. So the work that we did together with him was eliminating any of those paradigms or internal places within himself so that he could build his confidence, build his calm, build his certainty with how to be out there in front of other people, leading people strategically, And since he's been promoted into his next higher level role, and again, we've been working together now a year and a half, and he's going into his following next higher level role, which is a VP role. So those are just a few examples. Now I want to share with you a little bit about what you're going to get with working with me. On the left-hand side is the Career Revival Dream Program. Now, this is, as I mentioned, it is a group program. So the benefit of this is that you're going to start networking with other people. You're going to see your experience with other people. And when we put together in what we call a mastermind, or a group of people who are going towards something in a similar situation, it creates this really beautiful space of support. And what that looks like in terms of the structure is you're going to get 3 1-to-1 30-minute private coaching sessions with me throughout the program of the 3 months. And we're going to look specifically at your situation. And I'm going to give you some specific tools and guide you in the direction that you need to go for your direction that's important for you, because everybody is different. Within the 3 months, there's going to be 1 hour weekly live group training calls. And these are going to be based on a week. Every single week, you get to listen to an audio so that you can learn a little bit about the program in general and the steps we need to take to get you towards your dream. And then you're also going to have a guide to go with that. So there is a little bit of homework that you're going to go through after listening to the audios. And then you're going to come to these group coaching calls, and we're going to have a group conversation about what you learned, what you took away, as well as give you some question and answer period time with me. Now, you'll also get once every 2 weeks, a little bit more of a Q&A, just in case more comes up for you along the way. I want to be able to support you and have you have a space to be able to listen to other people's experiences and learn what they're going through, as well as create those networking groups. So that's really important. Who we hang out with. We don't want to be doing any type of this soul searching by ourselves. We're not meant to do this by ourselves. Ultimately, each week in this program, you're going to watch your class. You're going to take a simple action step. After the class, you're going to listen to a short meditation. We're working on your deep unconscious mind stuff. You're going to attend your weekly group coaching call. And again, attend that bi-weekly deep group Q&A call, and attend your 3 1-to-1 30-minute calls. So I have you covered in every single way here. Now, if I was to be bringing this into an organization, the total value for this is $10,000, $147. Now, just hold on with me in a second. I'm going to tell you what it is for my private clients. Now, for the Up-Level Your Leadership Breakthrough Track, this one, what you get, we are going to support you with giving you some assessments. We need to take an inventory to figure out what your leadership capabilities are today. We need to go through that saboteur assessment, define those values, define your strengths. So you're going to get all of these reports back with me, and we're going to do an hour debrief. And then we're going to really customize where it is you want to go within your career and that vision. And you get those 10 coaching sessions to use with me, and you get unlimited email support. Now, again, if I'm going in to work with clients within organizations and they hire from me for this, I'm $15,000, $225 is what the price is for organizations. Now, here's the deal. If you would love to work with me on a private basis, instead of paying those rates, which are rates that are set up for organizations, you can start today for the Dream Career Revival Track for $1,475 US, or you can sign up to work with me for $3,100 US. Now, I do have this in US dollars, but there's the translation in Canadian dollars in case this speaks to you. And just know that monthly payment options are absolutely available to support you for this as well. Now, here's the thing. I would love for you to get my help for free. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get on a Zoom call for 45 minutes. And on that call, you're going to help me understand exactly what it is and where it is that you would love to be and what's getting in your way. And now what I want you to know is my clients all get results like this. So I just want to let you know there is no reason why you can't get this too. I want you to have that purposeful, fulfilling career. I want you to understand how to prioritize your personal life. And I want you to dominate your career in life as opposed to feeling like it is dominating you. This is what we're going to get you to do. But this is the most important part. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is easy. This is not easy, but I will give you some clear, actionable, accessible steps to go through. And when you try them and when you put them on, in the beginning, you might feel a little bit uncomfortable because we've built all of these habits over a long time. But I'll tell you, when you go in and you experiment with these, you're going to start to get some different results. And this is what we need to do, is break years of old habits. And we need to give you some new skill sets that you probably aren't even aware of that you might be missing right now. So just so you know, the bottom line is that everything that I do, it absolutely works. It's researched to works. Now, the thing is you need to be coachable, you need to be decisive, and you need to be resourceful. This has to feel like it's really resonant to you and a really important goal in your heart right now. If it's not, then the strategies won't work. So that is super important. Now, this invitation is going out to 10,000 people right now. And I am wondering if you would like to be a part of it. Again, this won't be for everybody though. So if you do care about excelling at your role, if you do care about giving back to your communities, about living in purpose, about actually going towards something that you would love and challenging yourself and living up to the potential that's in your heart, then you are absolutely the client that I would love to speak to. And you must be an action taker, though. That's the other part of this. This is not just about reading something and listening to an audio. We're going to get you moving and taking some inspirational action steps for your life. So if you're ready for that, then I would love to be able to support you. And here's what I would love for you to do. I would love for you to get on that call with me. If you've already booked it, then keep it. That's wonderful. But just so you know, when we get on the call, I will let you know about my programs. And the program is first come, first serve. So if there's space for you, then I would love to welcome you into the program. And if not, I can put you onto a wait list. I want you to know that it is first come, first serve. Now, I also want to just reinforce here that this is not about a program. It's not. This is about feeling purposeful in your life. This is about leveling up how you internally operate in your own life so that you can enjoy your personal life, so that you can feel fulfilled in the career that you most love and that you absolutely most deserve. And I want you to know that you are going to meet your most wisest self here. And he or she or they will say, finally. So the next steps are, I want you to get on that call. Tell me what you really, really want. I'm going to help you decide on the program that is best suited for you and your needs and your expectations and your schedule. And here's the thing, if you get on the call and we're not a match, I'm going to support you with whatever resources I can possibly give you. I have a ton of information. I have a ton of networks, and I'm hopefully going to be able to send you in a direction that you're going to be better suited for. So I can't wait to meet you, and I look forward to meeting you on the call. Have an awesome day.